arm up. You got a twister tattoo. He's like, have I seen it?
I got the matching truck.
Yeah.
I moved to a trailer park for that.
Put it
Yeah.
on that 5-minute timer. The window for that, if you have it.
I don't have it. I'll just put the logo up.
Is it? We only have 3 windows.
Yeah.
Huh. Guess he fixed it, huh? Well, we'll be going at 9:30, so it's 5 minutes. All right, let's share. Do you even have Facebook, Matt?
Not right now.
It's not showing up on Facebook. I hope it actually has all the links on there. Is it going to all the different platforms?
It said it was.
0 viewers. We might be in a situation here.
Which Looney Tunes character would be Delilah?
Who's Delilah?
She's the one that cut Samson's hair.
Oh.
Tweety Bird. I was also trying to think who would be Marvin
I
Martian.
don't think it's live, Brett. There's 1 viewer, so it's live somewhere. I'm not getting alerts.
It's live on.
There it is.
Yeah,
Found
it's
it on Facebook. There's our faces. Hey, Chris Jackson. Podbless in the house. That's Twoo with...
Why'd you say Jackson's so funny?
I don't know. I was just trying to be funny. Maybe. Share it to my post. Hey, come chat live. So there's the Facebook post. Brett shared it. Chris shared it. Thank you, Chris. Let's see. Sunday cool.
Now that Joey's not here, we can finish that 10 Commandments game.
Oh, yeah. Matt would probably get in on that.
I was thinking that since Joey wasn't here, we should just talk about movies the entire time.
Because people will get the references. It's so funny when he figures out a reference and he'll be like, oh, man, you remember this movie? And I'm like, what are you talking about references for? You never know what movies are. Huh. All right.
Maybe he'll be able to comment in. Is he going to comment in?
He doesn't watch the show. So maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Better question is, do we want him to comment in?
Instagram. I want to go to our page. Put it on the story. Maybe make a boomerang. Let's see here. Boomerang ready? Boom. There we go.
I guess I'm going to try that ghost drink.
Try it. I've been drinking it.
No, I mean like,
Oh, later?
yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, it all is in your head. It's like hummingbirds in your head as opposed to getting the jitters of
sounds
caffeine.
nice. Yeah.
I think I'm more focused on it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's all in your brain. Can I go
All right,
poop?
I'll use the bathroom.
Yeah, it's going to go poop. I
No.
warmed the seat up on the first stall for you.
Yeah, I think I'm more focused. Like when I.
Well, I heard, Josh was telling me, I guess it was made for gamers.
Yeah, that's what it's generally.
They have a pre-workout too.
We could just say streamers because we're streamers, even though, we're not.
Are you going to play it all tonight?
Probably not. I don't know. I could if you're jacked.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'll go to bed right when I get home. So.
Right. It depends on what's going on at the house. If the wife made it home and stuff from the
Oh,
concert.
I gotcha. Yeah.
We shall see. We shall see.
So she's not going to be able to comment in tonight. 'cause
She
she's at the
might.
concert.
She may be, I could see Kelly doing that anyway.
Being like, this concert's so lame. Hey guys, how's the show going?
You know what's better than this concert? Podbless.
Who's it? Keith? No, who was it? Who's the guy that's on The Voice? Blake Shelton.
Oh, he's there?
Yeah, that's where she's at.
Oh, okay.
Where's it at? Is it U.S. Bank or
no,
whatever it is?
It's somewhere else. I don't know. Here?
Surely not Riverbend.
No, it's not Riverbend. It's inside.
It's a
Is it-
Taft, maybe.
What's
Nope,
the
not the
bank?
Taft
The
either.
Bank of Kentucky, Truist or whatever it is now.
It might be there.
Speaking of Taft, though, Shane Gillis.
Got tickets.
Yeah. Oh, you already got tickets?
Colin did.
Oh,
Colin was like, hey, who wants to go? They sold out before we even told him.
they're already sold out?
Well, the first one is they're doing a late show.
Oh.
So the late show is available. For
Well,
like it's
that
like
was
50.
never an option.
It's like,
A late show. Okay.
but the late show is like,
So
it's
after
like
7.
9:30.
Oh,
But,
Yeah.
an hour and a half, 2 hours.
it's okay.
Dude, you got to do it.
Ready to start this thing?
Oh, is it 9:30? Yep.
Mhm.
I guess we're going to do it.
All right, everybody shut up. It's time for the game.
That blows my mind. What'd he say?
He gave my address out on Facebook.
Did he dox you? I don't know. Jesus is coming.
If you say another word, you're out of here. And I was like, yeah, well, you're terrible. So
You think you could kill that cat barehanded if it came at you?
No.
Oh, I think yes.
And this is Podbless.
Oh,
that's a
this
TikTok
is
now.
Podbless. There
Are we
are.
doing this? Oh, we're
doing
on.
this.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Podbless. I'm one of your hosts with the mosts, Josh.
Why are you being weird?
I
Right.
don't know. I'm
He's
excited.
nervous.
I am nervous. Joey's not here to rein us in. But
It's gonna
no.
get crazy.
It's gonna get
Let's go to get how many how dare yous can we get in this episode?
Let's see. Can I post it now? I'm trying to do it to TikTok. We're new on the TikTok, and we got the videos, but I've never posted something live to be like, hey.
The cool kids are calling it the talk.
Ooh, are they?
I don't know.
TikTok?
No, I don't know.
Actually,
I made that
I
up.
know a group of kids that call it the talk, but it's a totally different meaning.
What is it?
What is
Tom and Christina.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you
it?
later.
They call it TikTok?
No, they call certain people talks,
Mm.
but I'll explain that later.
Think we could get them on the podcast?
No, not a chance.
I don't think you guys would want them. I think they would just roast everybody.
I would want
I mean, it would be funny, but
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious. I would love to sit them down with Joey and just see what happens. Tonight, Joey's not here. So if you are tuning in, make sure to tell everyone that Joey's not here so that they tune in as well. But we do have a fill-in guest to our bottom. Our good friend, Matt Barber. How's it going, Matt?
going great. Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, thanks for accepting.
And we got Noah here too.
Yeah, Noah's over there.
Word.
Hey, see, he said word. That's him. And Brett's manning the helm. We didn't go with our joke. We were gonna do the whole. So, Joey, how's things going?
Well, I mean, I don't have a beard. And
That's the difference.
it's basically the same other than that. I mean, you know,
Well, is it how many mountain lions do you think you can kill?
0.
Yeah, you're not. Joey.
Probably a baby. I think I'd be killed by a baby, maybe.
Oh, somebody started following us that quick. As soon as I shared a
They're
thing
like,
on
look
TikTok."
at this weird guy introducing this podcast.
Hey, man. That's neat. Anyway, I think we're all good on the socials. Even though I had 5 minutes to take care of all that.
Good thing we started that early.
Yeah. Now we're 3 minutes in, ish, kind of. How's your week been? So-
Stressful.
Stressful? Why is it
Yeah.
stressful? You've been
No.
doing yoga all week.
Yoga.
You should be stress free.
I've been running a 5K every day this week.
Namaste. You know
Namaste.
Do you guys know what that means?
No.
I learned the other day. Actually, it's pretty cool.
what does it mean?
So namaste. Correct
Nah,
me in the comments.
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
stay. That's the redneck version.
So it's the divine light in me recognizes the divine light in you.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a definite shortening of that sentence.
Wow. I don't
phrase.
say it at the end of yoga. My instructor must hate me.
I didn't say. I went today for the first time. I didn't say it either.
Did you do hot yoga or like yoga?
Hot yoga?
Really?
Yeah, I was slipping all over the place.
Oh,
You
do you
gotta
not
use
have
a
like a
towel.
mattress topper?
I don't know what that is, but like I had a yoga mat.
Yeah, that was my mistake. My first time, same thing.
Yeah.
And then you got to get the top, dude.
Got a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of-
mean something. I was like,
we got a bunch of gurus in the room. Look
no,
at this.
it was not
Love
that.
hot yoga.
Kayla said she had to get like an extra towel
Okay,
and just lay it down on the mat so you don't slip and slide so much.
might need to. I probably won't go back, but like, but if I ever do, then maybe I'll take another towel.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, you could just do the same thing on YouTube, or like YouTube.
You can't. I think it's a guy thing. Sorry, Noah, that we don't like to go. Oh, an older guy. How about that?
Married guys.
A married guy stuff that we don't want to go in a room full of women stretching
That
around.
really wasn't it. I mean, I was the least flexible person there, but that didn't bother me. What bothered me is that I could just do it at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
you could work out at the gym at your home
I wouldn't though.
before. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
That's the yoga thing too. You're not going to do it
Yeah.
unless you go. Some people need that coaching.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Chas goes. She has fun. So.
Hey, Floyd. Good to see you, man. Thanks for commenting in. Yeah, we fired Joey again, Rosemary. He
We
got
actually
to.
we convinced him to quit,
Yeah, we kind of got him to do it, so it was on his own terms. That way, he's not mad
so
about
we
it.
don't look bad.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's me.
But yeah, yoga. Yeah, Brett's. We did yoga in the studio after last week's episode. We scooted some chairs back here in Joey's office. Sorry, Nudio 4.0. That's what we call it now when Joey's not here. But yeah, we did some yoga here in the. I was a yoga instructor. I told him I was going to have to start Fat Guy Yoga, where I instruct people how to do yoga.
I think that they actually do pretty well.
I looked it up. It's a thing already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of fat dudes doing yoga.
I just can't do yoga unless it's hot yoga.
Yeah. Unless there's a bunch of hot women
Is
around.
it what makes it hot yoga? Is it just like
It's
literally
like-
the
It's
temperature?
They
104
turn
in
the
there.
temperature. Yeah.
Like it's
I
gnarly.
didn't know if it was like a good workout type yoga or
No,
like
you're sweating whether you're stretching or not.
Yeah, I guess I know it's supposed to be good for you, but I think I'd probably just regular temperature yoga.
Kel loves it. Kel likes it a lot because it like she used to love working out if she broke a really good sweat, and that gives you that sense of breaking a sweat without really.
Yeah.
But you're still working out too, stretching. And
I mean, it was tiring. I mean, I was kind of tired.
yeah, I was kind of tired. Yeah, but you're a CrossFitter.
Yeah, but it was still tiring. I mean, I guess it was more than what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting it to be like,
I know
Just
you guys probably don't believe me that he's a CrossFitter because he didn't bring it up first, but he actually does CrossFit. Because if you do it, you have to tell people you do.
well, the way you got to roll it in slow. You're like, well, I go to this gym, and
No, really.
so yeah, it's a CrossFit gym.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But yeah, the yoga stuff, it's pretty fun. But it got you doing yoga all week long, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Which ones are you doing? Are you doing like relaxation? Are you doing
No,
stretch?
I do the same one every day.
Same one. Well, that's fine.
It's for low back pain because
Okay.
my back killed. Like since I've been running, I don't know if my form is bad or what.
Probably.
I'm not a runner, but my back has just started hurting like worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
So I've been stretching it out, and it seems to be
Yeah.
helping.
seems like that makes sense.
That's what our friend Josh always said. Because we would try
Anderson?
to do yoga, and he was like, "I'm not doing yoga with you guys." And we're like, "Come
So
on."
just stand there and take pictures of
Yeah,
us.
he would sit there and laugh at us the whole time we did yoga. He's got several pictures.
Wait until we get like the weirdest.
Positions. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the baby?
Well, I think it's probably because we were doing couples yoga.
Yeah, that's true. We were
Just
like holding each other up, airplaning.
Yeah.
Wee.
See that I couldn't do. Like yoga is supposed to be a focused thing. Like
Oh, we were focused.
They all very.
Focus on each other.
they do like goat yoga, dog yoga. If I'm
yoga.
doing dog yoga, I'm gonna be petting dogs and
Yeah.
not doing yoga.
Yeah, there's no way. Goat yoga, pooping on me and stuff. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good time. It's good to get that broken down. Which
Yeah.
that's Josh's thing. He was like, I just stretch. He goes, I don't need to do yoga because I
It's different.
stretch every day.
I'd say it's different.
But he also did like tear his bicep or something as well, didn't he? Didn't he get hurt when we were doing workouts and then he got hurt and quit working out
I
for a
don't
while?
know. Maybe his elbow.
I think it was his elbow.
Yeah.
Which now he's like super
Yeah.
jacked.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to check out his live. He does lives and stuff too still. He's been giving away like baseball cards and stuff. It's a pretty cool live. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to plug it.
Brett, what's your bracelet? The white thing.
I forget what it is, but
What's
it's
that?
one of those.
What's that religion that Madonna's a part of?
That's it.
Yeah.
No, the black one is like from the deepest part of the earth, like the ocean,
Whoa.
and
okay.
then like mud from it, and then the white one's
Heaven.
From the sky.
The highest
no
part
from
of
the
it.
high, like a mountaintop, like
Oh,
water
okay.
from a mountaintop.
That's pretty cool.
It's supposed to be like a reminder of even when you're
that you're
up-
really cool.
yeah, that's it. No. When you're when life's at its like deepest part,
Oh.
highest part, like to
That's-
stay humble.
Pretty cool.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
namaste, dude. Namaste.
So-
Whatever that paragraph meant. Man, we got a bunch of comments going on.
Oh, we should read some.
Yeah, Rosemarie. Would you do goat yoga or puppy yoga, but not laughing yoga? Now, laughing yoga sounds fun.
I think some people were laughing at me doing that. I fell over.
You did fall
I
over?
fell over a couple times. That's all the regulars like.
They're laughing, and you're like, you're not supposed to laugh at me.
Like
Yeah.
is laughing yoga like a comedian in the room while you're trying to do stretches?
That would be
Because
kind
that
of
would be
fun.
awesome.
I would be okay with that.
Like
Okay.
Bert Kreischer leading yoga. Like,
Absolutely.
I think that's my thing. Fat guy, funny yoga. I could start doing that, right? Like make them laugh
They're
while
like-
I'm also fat.
They're like, we had this CrossFit guy in here. He kept talking about CrossFit. And, couldn't even-
And then he fell over.
fell
He was
over.
like,
Six
He was the
times.
least flexible person's ever been in here.
It's just the
Strongest,
comedian
but-
roasting you as you're trying to do it.
He did say, like, so the instructor did say, he's like, oh, sorry, man, I would have got you a bigger mat. And I was like, okay, well, we don't have to point that out, in front of the whole class. Like, you could pull me aside afterwards. And
Could have said it after the class.
Yeah.
Not like, hey, everybody, stop for a second. Hey, dude, we could get you 2 mats so you don't fall over.
That's fine.
Humble CrossFitter. What's Morgan saying down here?
she explained Brett's back pain.
Oh,
I saw that.
gotcha.
I was like, oh. And she, like, went to school for that. So
She
she
wear it typically. Okay. Shoes.
So I need to get arch support.
Hey, the older I've gotten,
insoles.
these flip flops I've got are like super solid now because I can't wear just those kinds you get from Walmart anymore. My body does not agree with that. You got to get some shoals.
You got to go to Jackrabbit down in Newport. They sell
Jackrabbit.
inserts. It's a running store.
Cool.
I go to Bob's.
Bob Ronkers?
I don't know. It's called Bob's Running Spot.
I was gonna say,
I don't
are
know.
you lying right now? 'Cause you
No,
laugh.
I like legit. I have $100 insoles.
What-
They're
what's
the best
the-
thing I've ever bought.
Whoa.
What's the punchline there? I don't know.
right.
Ever since you hurt your back.
Bob?
No, I've ruined my right leg. I kind of had to get them.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're broke down more than I am.
Oh yeah.
I'm like 40 years older than you. Almost.
Yeah.
Hit or miss 15 years. I guess we need to start into a segment.
You wanna go first?
What am I doing? Oh yeah, I can go first. You got my music?
Here we go. Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
You ruined the music.
Is there a cough
You
button?
cough, man. Cough drops?
No, cough button.
There is a cough button, but it's over here.
Oh, that's not going to really help me. I'll just like tell Brett.
Who do you think we are, Joe Mogan? We can't
Brett
say his
cough
name.
in 3 seconds.
So yeah, I'm gonna do my segment tonight. I'm wearing the shorts. You can hear that good pop.
I thought you were gonna adjust the camera so they could see up those shorts.
No, I was trying to hit Matt's that way, but he kept moving around. So we're going to talk about the poors and the riches. Being a Christian podcast, it talks about it in the Bible.
I really don't like the poor. No, I'm teasing.
I'm glad someone said it.
I mean, once you get out of that bracket, the poors, they can be really
You're
irritating.
really downers. I don't have any money.
Well, it's really hard.
What am I going to eat?
We're laughing
How
too much.
dare you? How dare you?
You said it. But no, I was going to do a rich versus poor. This is actually coming to you from Zach Osborne, who comments in a lot, and Emily Osborne, who is a fan of the show and has rated the show on Facebook or left a recommendation. Thank you, Emily. Big fans of the show. And Joey's not here, so they'll probably listen to this episode and be even more excited.
They're actually watching this.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're live. So they gave me this idea of rich versus poor, and not because of their money or lack thereof of money. Rich versus the poor in the same aspects. This is a really weird thought to go with, but just hang in here with me. Let's think of the things that people can do, but if you're rich and you do it, it's seen one way, and if you're poor and you do it, it's seen another. So I had a list here, but one of the first ones that Zach and Emily were talking about, they brought up, where did I send that to? There he is. They were talking about living in a van. Now, if you're a poor folk, living in a van could be viewed as kind of trashy. Zach's commenting in there.
He said I wouldn't say big fan.
Thanks, Zach. But no, if you're poor and you live in a van, people are like, oh, they have to live in a van. Like that's okay. I guess they're happy or they're making it along. They don't have a full dwelling. But if you're rich and you live in a van,
You're adventurous.
you're a trendsetter. You're adventurous. You're getting to see the world.
I guess it's like camping too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like some people camp because they have to, and then some people
It's a
spend like a lot of money to camp.
Perfect example, yes. Buy $1,000 tents that have stoves in them and things.
Yep.
Or bring projector screens camping.
Play Xbox.
Yeah, they play Xbox as they're camping. But then some people that are forced to do it are called homeless.
I think it's a where you're camping too.
That's true.
Like if it's outside on the sidewalk.
It's a good point, Brett. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're peeing on the sidewalk outside of your tent, I
Of
guess.
the post office. Or,
But there's a few other ideas here. Let's see. Bicycling. Now, some people, if you're poor and you're bicycling, it's because you can't afford car insurance or you can't afford a car or your car's broke down, you can't get it fixed. You know, it's like, oh, they have to ride a bike to work. That stinks. But if you're rich and ride a bike,
get an electric bike.
oh, well, you've got one. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this rich people thing. But if you're rich and ride a bike, it's like, oh, he's doing that for his health. Oh, look at him riding that bike to work. He's helping the environment. There's this different connotation, right? Let's see, what else do we have here? This was a really good one that Zach and Emily came up with. Naming your kids after their fathers. So you could have William Wallace III. That's very fancy. You know, that seems really cool. Or you could have Bubba Jones Jr. That's, you know, like, oh, it's doing the same thing, but I guess maybe depending on the name or saying the third or junior or the second as opposed to
I feel
junior.
like saying like the second or the third is like a rich person thing.
Yeah.
And like a poor person thing is junior.
Yeah. What? And I'm all about the poor person thing. Or sorry, I feel like I should
Well,
say.
I feel like the third is like too proper anyway. Like junior sounds like, you know, oh, that's like an endearing thing.
Yeah.
Where like the third is like, that's like, you know, really proper.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still cool.
Yeah, and I don't think there's one wrong way or the other.
No.
Like I grew up in that era or in that area of like being in Appalachia and stuff like that. That was just commonplace. Moving up here to the city, I see a lot more of the thirds and the, you know, dowries and whatnot.
I don't know anybody that's like a third.
I only know athletes. That's
Yeah.
literally the only ones I know.
Well, when you get into the white trashery, a lot of people, once it goes past junior, they're just another junior maybe.
Junior.
Because they don't say junior,
Right.
but they're not going to say I'm the third. Some people might do it just to be fun, a little quirky maybe. What else do we got here? Zach and them said drugs too. Like if you're rich, you do Molly and cocaine versus if you're poor, you do crack and meth. I mean, there is a difference there.
Yeah.
One of the ones he mentioned was backyard weddings. You know, if you're poor, it's just like, oh, they had to do it in their backyard. But if you're rich, it's like, oh, they're doing a big backyard wedding. That's beautiful. You know, they have a barn and owls and doves flying around.
So would this relate to like sporting events or concerts? Like,
Oh, yeah.
based on like where you see like people post pictures, like, oh, I'm here, but then you see them at the like nosebleeds. You're
Yep.
like, oh, you're poor. And then
Yeah.
you got the front row people are like, you're rich.
Yeah. Yeah. Box seats, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Is there any other relatable things you guys can think of offhand?
You know, like, so I was just thinking about this because I grabbed my cell phone. Like, Verizon, you know, people that have Verizon or like Cricket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, they do the virtual same thing. You
Yeah.
get service, you can call, you can text, you can search the web. But,
Or like Track Phone from Walmart.
yeah, people look at that and they're like, oh, you got a track phone. And it's like, no, it's just a smarter investment. But, like,
It works for me. Like, there's some people that are really out there like, hey, I don't care. Like, I don't use my phone. It works for what I need it for.
yeah.
And then there's people that
And they're
I-
like, yeah, but you're poor. No,
but I can't take selfies.
that's what they say, right?
Yeah, you choose it, but you also don't have a choice.
Right.
So,
You think we had haters on YouTube before. This is going to be a good clip.
yeah, I don't know if I'm helping you guys. on this.
What about like the fashion people that like look homeless?
That
and
was
then-
another one.
Ripped
yeah.
jeans. Ripped
Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
Well, no, like
Yeah.
if you're poor and you shop at Goodwill, it's like, oh, that's sad. They have to shop at Goodwill just
Yeah.
to get clothes. But if you're rich and shop at Goodwill, you're a trendsetter. You're a TikToker, maybe, you know, an influencer, if you will, you know. But there are several different things that we can view that way. You know, I think we're that good dash in between. You know what I mean? That we don't view it yay or nay. We're just not cool all around. You know, we don't have to be this or that.
Well, I think the hipster movement kind of blurred the lines in this. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you're a hipster, like you do things that are cheap,
Yeah.
even though you don't have to, which is, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah,
But I mean, I think it's like you just don't know anymore. You know, I mean,
that's true.
So like
Yeah.
that's me because like I know a lot of my friends do the van life and like they're not rich but they're not poor.
Yeah.
But it's awesome life.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be really cool, but
I would do it.
to pay $20,000 to $30,000 for a van to live out of, that's just like just buy a trailer or buy, you know, a modular home.
well, yeah, but you can't drive the modular home around.
That's true. That's true. Tiny home living. I know a lot of people that want to do that. I'm just like, don't do it.
Or the shipping containers. Like if I just lived in a shipping container right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I love all these ideas, honestly.
Yeah, see, it sounds fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the first month, it'd be great.
Yeah, meth.
Yeah. I mean, what was that list again, Brett? I need to again. Take some notes.
Oh, say big fans. I'm reading the comments here a little bit. Bart Hoskins. Hey.
Oh,
He's been commenting here the past couple episodes. Down by the river.
Rosemary said job titles.
Oh, yeah.
oh, yep.
That's really. What is it? What is it you call yourself at your job?
Custodial or janitor.
There you go. Yeah. Janitor's the low end, and
Yeah,
custodial
It's like
yeah.
or the big thing is maintenance. Like,
oh, yeah, that's a good one.
we're maintenance.
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah,
janitors.
I mean, yeah, okay. If there's a mess in the bathroom, we are taking care of it, but we'll also fix the door. Like
What about homeless people that live by the river in a tent? And then you got the $1 million houses on the river.
same view,
Same view.
less taxes.
It's true.
Yeah.
No plumbing though.
Well, this is a river. All right.
I think I have a good one.
You got it.
Like number of kids.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like a rich family has 10 kids and they're like, oh, they're successful. They're they're making it.
They're
with
all
the
going to
big
private
family.
school and all this stuff.
Right. And then you have the single mom that has 10 kids and she's looked down upon.
Yeah. But they're doing the same thing, just
Yeah.
from a different angle,
Same process.
right?
Yeah.
Look at Brett sitting in the big chair, Brittany says. But yeah, I think that does it for my segment, though. But, there's no right or wrong way. Just pointing out some differences of people from different ends of the spectrum doing the exact same thing.
You do you.
We're just all a bunch of meat sacks making it through this spinning rock, But yeah. Want to go to yours or Matt's?
We'll
or
go to Matt, but I'm going to play Joey's intro in honor of Joey.
Okay, we'll say Matt at the end.
Okay, ready?
Sit down and listen up to what
Matt.
got to say.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
That is a good intro.
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
I liked it so much I hated
Sit
it.
down and listen. That wasn't an accident, huh?
Yeah, that wasn't an accident.
Yeah. So Matt's filling in for Joey tonight. So Matt, you want to talk to us about your segment?
Yeah. So you guys are aware of the Chosen series?
You
guys
know
what I'm talking about?
You know what's funny? As I brought it up to Noah tonight, he has no clue what it is. Nope. He's not a real Christian.
I mean, that's aggressive.
Tipster is what I'm like to be called.
So
explain what the Chosen is, I guess, for those who don't.
So Chosen, like they came out with their own app, and then you watch the Chosen series on the app, which is like basically like all of like Jesus's life put into like a TV show.
Yeah, they redid the whole Jesus story,
Yeah,
right?
and, like,
made
you know,
it more relatable and
Very popular.
Yeah.
I would say.
and
for
they
all
didn't
the
use
churches.
didn't use a white guy as Jesus.
Right,
They
yeah,
did
yeah.
more realistic.
It's supposed to be more historically accurate or something like
Yeah.
that. So I was thinking, like, let's say that they're going to recreate a different version of the Chosen series, but they're going to focus on the Old Testament.
Okay.
But they don't use people; they have to use Looney Tune characters.
Wait a minute.
So you have to use Looney Tune characters to play the people in the Old Testament.
Are we talking about Bible Jam right now
I don't know what
instead
that
of
is.
Space Jam?
Oh, yeah, it would.
I
Yeah,
think
it
we
would.
just made Bible Jam.
Exactly. So so pick your teams.
I'm talking about the Bible Jam. All right.
So I'm trying to think of some obvious ones. Like, what's the one you said earlier? Like you said, Moses was going to be.
Well, okay. Looney Tunes, Moses is definitely going to be Porky Pig because
And explain why, yeah.
Moses had a speech impediment, and Porky Pig would be like, let my people go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See,
So
and
that
then
makes
people would
total
watch
sense.
that. It could actually be like a witnessing thing.
Oh,
like
dude.
people will watch it.
Dude, Bible Jam is where it's at. What other characters do you have in mind? This is
So
great.
I don't know. So I had to pull up the list, and so like I would say like I put Pharaoh because you brought up Moses, so I
Yeah.
brought up Pharaoh. I think Pharaoh would probably be Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam.
Oh, that rabbit. Sassafras and do time and do.
So I was thinking David would be Pepe Le Pew,
Okay.
because he was kind of chasing the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
I like
Like,
it.
Yeah, David
Yeah.
from the Old Testament. I'm digging it. We got any good comments going through this?
Yeah, because I hope so, because I don't have a lot more.
Bart said, "Hey, that's Big Matt. What's up, dog?"
Yeah, Bar, what's up, man?
We haven't seen each other in a minute. Yeah, he commented in a week or two ago, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, Bart, what's going on?" So okay, what was
Maybe
the
I'll
other
tell
one?
you guys some Old Testament characters, and that way,
Nebuchadnezzar.
right?
Who was I saying? Oh, Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Scrooge McDuck could be Nebuchadnezzar because he was the big king who had all the gold and
So I said that. What's the three brothers that were in the furnace?
Shadrach, Meshach,
And Abednego. Yeah, so they're Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
DuckTales.
Yeah, from DuckTales.
And that had Nebuchadnezzar, right? Wasn't he the one that threw him in the furnace, or was that another king?
That was Nebuchadnezzar, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, so that
sounds right.
fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Scrooge McDuck and his nephews,
Oh, that's a perfect
Huey,
fit.
Dewey, and Louie. There we go. Man, we're making Bible Jam.
So who would you say Noah would be? Looney Tune characters.
Noah? Ooh.
Well, yeah, no.
Would he have to be Bugs Bunny? Because he's like one of the main characters of the Old Testament.
He could be. I mean, I think we got a pretty open court here.
Yeah, I mean, because he was like the only one doing good. Yeah. What's up, people in the water dying?
What if we
I
make
don't know.
Noah? We'll make Noah Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn? All right, I do declare. Now I say, you better get on the boat.
I mostly just did the segment so you could do all these impressions.
Okay, anybody want to do an impression? Step over top of me. Go
Zach
ahead.
Osborne said Samson as Taz.
Oh yeah,
Samson
that's
is
a good
Taz.
one. Yeah.
Don't cut my hair. He doesn't really talk a lot, but he does the.
What was the one you were saying earlier, Matt?
Oh,
Delilah, who
so Delilah or Jezebel, because there's not a lot of female represented Looney Tune characters.
That's true.
Let me see. Lola Bunny. So like Bugs.
Delilah. Oh yeah, she was. Well, there was all that controversy of her being too attractive in the old movie. So in the new one, they made her more dressed down so that she wasn't a sex symbol. That was a big thing in this past. Like,
I mean, I get it.
when they went from Jordan to LeBron, yeah, they tried to.
I didn't watch that one. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, it was okay.
I didn't watch it.
Had Don Cheadle in it. Pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh, and it had Michael B. Jordan instead of Michael Jordan.
It's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
was-
glitchy.
It was a funny cliche. They're like, we got Michael Jordan. Wait, you're Michael B. Jordan. That's not who we wanted. Bugs Bunny. Brittany's saying Bugs Bunny for Moses. That red hairy guy.
Yeah, I
could
saw
be
him on
Goliath.
here. One here.
Oh yeah,
Gossamer. Gossamer is his name.
Yeah, he was just a big thing of hair, like cousin Ed,
Goliath.
bigger.
I'm looking them up because I'm not.
Jessica Rabbit. No, that's not Looney Tunes. Jessica
It's not?
Rabbit's from. It's
Who's
from she was from Roger
Well,
Rabbit.
technically, Huey, Dewey, and Louie and Scrooge McDuck aren't Looney Tunes.
They're
either.
Disney too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Disney.
No, that's true. I guess
We can
so.
probably make a
You
reach.
got it. Jessica Rabbit could be Bathsheba.
What-
She was Roger Rabbit's wife, the one that was just. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn this way. She was.
Marvin the Martian as Judas.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he was the little dude always trying to take over.
Kind of a punk.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was trying to think of who he would be.
Well, his name just popped because I got a list of them, and so I was like, "Ooh, Judas."
Who's somebody else from the Bible we could use then? So we had Moses. Oh, what about who turned to the pillar of salt? The woman,
Lot.
Lot's wife, turned to the pillar of salt. So who could that be? It's another woman, Looney Tune,
Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird,
Petunia Pig.
Petunia Pig. Yeah, Porky's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And Porky was the. Well, no, we already used Porky though, I guess, technically, but that's okay. I mean, they can cross-reference. Maybe they go through a timeline and just have all of the characters play separate ones in timelines.
Did we use Elmer Fudd?
Not yet.
Not yet. Mm-mm. So, yeah.
Who would he be?
Or Daffy Duck?
Oh, a loudmouth. He would be Peter, because he was kind of a loudmouth who was always kind of.
Who, Daffy Duck?
Yeah, I think so. Because he like denounced, so he was like always kind of fighting with bugs and stuff like that. But that's not Old Testament. Peter was New Testament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know my Bible that good. Sorry.
Who was always chasing after Roadrunner? Who was that?
Oh, Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, that would be like Saul Paul
Oh,
chasing after the Christians.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because he got turned around and yeah.
Or he could be Elmer Fudd
Yeah.
because he's
Chasing
always
bugs.
hunting.
Yeah.
I'm hunting for. Oh, well, I was going to say something awful there. No.
Like, where's that?
Let's
cough
go
button?
to the next one.
Yeah.
Granny.
Oh yeah, Sylvester.
I was trying to find one like the first thing that came to mind is like this Bible story that's like it's not one of the ones you bring up. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's in the Bible, but like it was like
Was it in Judges?
I think it was in I want to say maybe Kings.
I was gonna say in Judges there were some pretty gnarly ones
Right. Well, and I don't even know if it's not. It's basically this old lady kills a guy and like
with a tent stake.
with the tent stake.
That's in
yeah,
Judges.
yeah.
That's
Oh, okay,
Judges.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing that came to mind for Granny. I was like, Granny, just like.
I think we've talked
But
about.
I think that just takes a show in a different, direction.
You know, the Bible was a little hard sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez.
That's why you got to use
as-
Looney Tunes.
Speedy Gonzalez couldn't be Goliath. He was a tiny mouse. Underlay. They don't use him anymore, I don't think, by the way.
Oh, probably because of the
Yeah,
whole.
he got
like,
canceled.
Cancel
yeah,
culture.
for sure. Yeah,
Even though he was, more
he was.
correct than anybody, I think. He was his own character. I'll shut up.
I don't know this one, Miss Prissy.
Miss Prissy?
I
Where is
I
she?
don't know that one. Let's see a
You got
picture.
a picture of her?
It's really small.
Is she a chicken?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. I think I've seen her before, but I have no clue what she was.
She's a rarely seen love interest of Daffy Duck.
Really?
I didn't know that.
That's...
So who was Daffy Duck again?
He was the black duck. He
No.
was
I mean,
Oh, I was like, he always fought with bugs. Come on, man. You know cartoons. Who did we see Daffy Duck was? Oh, that was, I said Peter, but I was wrong because he's not in the new, he's in the old, the new, not the old, right?
who?
Peter?
Peter's new.
Yeah, so that doesn't work.
I was gonna say, I guess Saul Paul would be in the New Testament
Yeah,
also.
that's-
Yeah.
I was gonna allow it. I mean,
Yeah.
because we're going dry.
We're running out of topic there.
Oh, did you guys remember who Michigan J Frog is?
I saw
Hello,
his
my
name on here.
baby. Hello,
Yeah,
my
you know what it is?
darling.
Yeah.
Hello, my round town gal.
He could be like Solomon.
Song of Solomon. Yeah. 'Cause
Well,
he sings
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
that works out.
Yeah.
better than you thought.
Daffy Duck could be like Pilate.
Ooh,
Yeah, why
that
not?
is good.
He could be a villain. Well, I guess Pilot's like kind of.
Daffy usually is kind of like bad. He's kind of like an anti-hero,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, antagonist.
like Deadpool or something. Punisher. But yeah, I think we've created something, and we need to pitch this to a larger company. I guess we need to get the trademark on it first. Bible Jam.
It could be huge.
Could be huge. Another impression there. But yeah, dude, awesome idea. I think we need to write that down. Make some cartoons for Joey.
You can have it for
have it on his
free.
paper.
What if he was like, you can have it for, I don't know, 1.3 million?
Yeah.
If it sells, I don't know. It's going to be in Christian bookstores. It's probably not going to do that good.
Are they still around? I know that's probably a terrible thing now. I don't think they are
I don't think.
because there's Amazon now, right?
Right. You would think it would collapse.
I know
it.
the one in Florence closed
Yeah.
right there by the pet
Big,
store.
big Bible, man. They're having a hard time hanging in there.
Yeah, oh, it's on your phone now. You know,
That's true. Yeah. You can just talk and it'll come out to you.
Hmm.
Hey, Siri. Oh, you came on. I didn't mean for you to really do that. Anyway, great segment. I like that. If you think of any other great Looney Tune characters that could make Old Testament characters, write into us, comment in. Let us know what your ideas are. Who's our next segment? Yours?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
Story time with Brett.
Had a feeling from Joey. He's been doing that lately.
I thought that was part of the thing.
That's what I said. That's what Josh said. So what do you got for us, Brett?
So I've been on my 5K journey.
That's true.
So I've been listening to
Getting ready for that old flying pig.
Yeah. That's what they call when I run.
So fast.
Yeah. Look at that flying pig. Oh no, that's Brett. No, I've been listening to the David Goggins book. So he's got two
boy.
of them out now.
Oh, what's the new one called? Do you remember? Because the other one was called
Can't touch me or something like that. I don't know what it is.
Michael Jackson, isn't it? No, that's MC Hammer. Can't touch this.
Oh,
That's it.
that's true.
I was getting him confused.
And Beat It was Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
Beat
It's
It.
can't something.
That's okay. It was
Anyway.
never
it was neither-
finished.
That's it.
Never
Yeah.
finished.
It wasn't can't.
Well, Can't Hurt Me is the first
That's
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mixing it up there. Anyway.
Yeah, but I was just, I think we've talked about it before on here, but I was kind of talking about or thinking about the whole. I think Matt knows a little bit. He's read the books or whatever.
Yeah.
He's got this theory of taking souls,
Mm-hmm.
Taking souls, like the Grim Reaper.
kinda.
Yeah, like going up into
So,
like
like-
your time. Dink.
So like when he was talking about when he was in the military, he was doing buds training, and they would put so much on him, and like he would just smile and stuff, and he
Because he's a psychopath. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But it was his goal to like just take whatever they put on him, and until they got like super pissed, and he called it like taking their soul, like
Oh, because they gave up.
right.
They kept dishing it out, and he kept taking it and
taking it.
smiling. Thank you, sir.
Exactly.
May I have another? And they were just like, I give up.
So he incorporated this whole thought process of people taking other people's souls. Like that's
That's intense.
it is intense.
That is Goggins, though.
It is. Whatever he does is intent. Like he goes fully intense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd say that's
Yeah.
the best one-word description
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah. But I'm like, is that something that we should really be doing?
Well, I mean, I get the concept, and I like the idea, because I look at it not in marathons, of course, but I look at it as in not letting the other person beat you.
Right.
So, like, if somebody's making fun of you, or like commenters on YouTube, if they're picking on you and trying to say that you're dumb and not biblically sound and going to hell,
How
you know,
dare you?
just hypothetically. But not letting them get you down or excited. And it's like commenting back to them and stuff like that. It's like, we'll just let them have their little piece of the pie there of saying what they want to say, but taking their soul by not giving them any attention. Of course, I guess we could make the show better, but anyway, keep going.
Yeah. But he also was talking about how like in a race, he'll start off and just go like full sprint. And it's not like that he wants to do that. It's he wants to get in all the other people's head and take their soul. Like, I'm not going to catch him. I'm not going to, there's no way.
I'm just going to quit. So if anybody quits, he's like,
don't-
that was my fault.
I don't think I can do that. Like, I don't think,
I don't know. I think it's okay, but like at the same, I guess my whole thing with, and I love David Goggins.
Yeah.
I guess the question I always ask when I hear about stuff like that is just like, why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I get like you should like stand up for yourself, and like if someone's trying to push you, or like just have self confidence and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But like I guess like him like making all the other people like feel less than
Yeah.
like by him running so fast. It's like that's cool, but like I'd just be like, all right, man, like, you, get it, man, get
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, he's not coming from a Christian standpoint either. He's just like, I want to dominate.
Yeah.
Because he's in competition.
Right.
That's his
Yeah.
thing, is he's always in
And I think
competition.
that's fine too. It's just
Yeah.
that for me, it's like that's really cool, but I guess I
What-
don't have the why.
What if you're on a football field? Would it change, or basketball? Would you feel that you want to steal someone's soul as you dunk on
When
them?
I was
or
younger, I would say yeah.
Yeah.
I would say definitely.
that fire? in
As you
your
get
gut?
older, I think you're just kind of like it just kind of goes back into that whole like
Once you get old enough to get injured, and then you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to be so hard on all these other guys. Like you see the younger guys trying so hard, and try hard. Yeah, that term's been thrown around a whole bunch. But yeah,
I mean, I like the guy a lot. I mean, I think that what I get out of him is that he's really big on like pushing past what your like perceived limit is.
yeah.
And I think that's really, and that could be really inspirational. But like I was saying, like we were talking before the show, like the only problem with that is that whenever I've done that in the past, it's like, well, now I can't work out for 3 days because like, I pushed past my limit.
I ran a mega marathon
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I think it's good stuff.
What are your thoughts after running a bunch, Noah? So for those of you that don't know, Noah's
My
going to tell a
thoughts?
little story about running today.
let's
Oh, I have to tell it.
Yeah, go ahead and tell it for all the people to hear.
So I've been talking crap for Brett the past couple weeks about how 5K ain't nothing. Let's do the 10.
Yeah, because you're young and spry.
And then-
Yeah,
Right. Just had to bring it up. Did you run the day yesterday? And I was like, no, but I'll do it tomorrow when I'm off work.
yeah,
And so I was like, oh, 3 miles isn't nothing. So I made it 4. Went that extra mile.
yeah. That Goggins mile.
Mm-hmm.
I played soccer. I thought I still had it. I don't have it.
Wait, so you ran 4 miles?
I walked the last 1.3.
Oh my God.
Just to
I
make
made
the
it-
point.
I made it 2.7 at like a good pace, and then I felt the cramps. I didn't have water with me.
Oh
I was,
no.
I was miserable.
What's the most you've ever run? I'm asking everybody.
I used to run 3 miles for a warm up at
Yeah.
soccer practice,
Ooh.
but I would run like I tracked it one day in a game. I did like 9 miles once.
Matt? Like trying, like what's the
I did a half marathon.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really slow. The story of that is that, so I was doing the pig. I did a half pig, and like in the 10th mile, like I got passed by a Samoan, and I got passed by multiple strollers,
Nice.
like women who are running with strollers.
with their kids.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I did it, but at the same time, I mean, like,
They ate your soul.
yeah, yeah, I think the pavement did. The fun thing though is I went so slow though that like the people who were doing the full marathon were finishing at the same time as I was, and so
Nice.
like everyone was cheering really loud because it was like the first place marathon runners, and I'm just like, yeah,
Because they had to do extra lap kind of thing.
yeah, right. But they did the whole thing. I did the half. We were finished
Yeah.
at the same time. So
Yeah, I did the color run up in Columbus where we did and that was when I was a little bit younger. But Brad Salyers was with us and all those church guys. And he ran the 5K and then came back the opposite direction to find us and then ran it again and still left us again the second time before we could even finish the 5K.
he was like trying to be nice, but
Yeah,
he was
he's
like,
like-
"You guys are too slow."
He's like, hey guys, what's up? Here, come on, I'll do it with you. And so he came back like, I think a third time and was just like, all right, I'll stick with you this time. And then it came a torrential downpour before we got to the end. So we're like stepping in 3 inches of water as we're trying to run. And it was a great time. We had a good time. It's fun. It's fun.
I did 6 one day, just training, like 6 miles.
Dang.
But that
Recent or back when you were younger?
no, like in October.
Nice.
Yeah, but
That's a lot.
I don't know that I can. I mean, once you get past a certain point,
Yeah.
it was just like, oh, I'm still running.
Yeah,
Like it's not like I don't like your feet, your legs hurt or
Yeah.
whatever. But
So like I can't run on a treadmill. Like I have to be
No.
running outside, or like the track. I
Weight
can't
limits.
run in a circle.
yeah. I think the whole thing starts shaking.
We start skidding. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, it's messing up.
Oh no, for me it's just like I can't just stare at the wall.
Yeah.
Or like TV.
Yeah,
I'm great at
feel
that.
like a gerbil.
I love staring at a wall, running on a treadmill. Of course, I hurt all the time now. I can run on a treadmill. I could do about a mile, but not very short. Like it takes me a little while. But I'm old.
I mean, my splits are like 10 minutes, 10 and a half minutes. It's not.
That's
like
pretty good though. I think. I mean,
really.
I think so.
Oh.
For like a
For a guy your age?
for a Clydesdale, which is that was my division, the Clydesdale.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Did you see Zach's comment?
What'd he say?
You're dumb and not biblically sound and going to hell.
I think that's what that guy quoted on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty mad about that.
He was an
he was
aggressive
pretty
person.
upset, yeah.
Very, strong opinions.
Can
Yeah.
we start making fake segments to put out there to grab people's attention?
Oh,
and
we've
use
not-
it as marketing.
We've not been doing that? My bad.
No, let's just take it up a notch.
Did you not listen to my segment?
We need another notch.
So yeah, Goggins. Funny, I was trying to tell you about this before, but my neighbor, he's into the Goggins thing, reading the book and stuff. But he did the 75 hard several different times, where you for 75 days you don't have any cheat meals, you only eat clean, you work out every single day for 75 days, 2 workouts a day, one outside for 45 minutes, one inside for 45 minutes, and like you read some book and I don't know, you've tried it before, right? And it's really intense. He finished it like a week or so ago. I think it was like last week possibly, and started again. Instead of just being like, yeah, I
I hear
did
that's
it.
pretty
He was
common.
like,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep going. And I'm just like, what are you doing, man? He's doing it, man. He's killing it. And I was like, you do you, but
Well, they say like once you do something for like 2 weeks straight, it's just like your body's in the routine of it then. It's like,
Yeah.
what's the point?
well, I think that's where I've talked to Matt before about this is routine. Like once I get a routine, it gets upset. Like my routine gets messed up every 2 to 3 weeks. Like something happens and I can't do what I was doing every day. Especially with 3 kids under 6, it's hard to keep that routine. But I'm also really good at getting excuses and giving them to everyone. So that's my other flaw. Yeah, my other flaw.
Yeah, I can't do the. I'm not sure. I probably, if I tried, maybe, but that sounds too intense.
What are we
for
talking
me.
about? The 75
Yeah,
hard?
yeah.
75. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Brett, let's just push ourselves for the 10K.
Noah, you've been talking this mad stuff.
Because I feel like in 2 weeks I'll be good for a 5K.
Maybe.
Let's do the 10K.
10K?
No. Maybe next time. So that's what I need a goal. So like
Well,
Yeah.
I think you could probably do a 10K. Like if you're training like you said you are now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I think you could do a 10K in May.
Yeah. Just got to keep yourself committed.
You know what I did underestimate? Sleep. So like the
Yes.
past few nights, I've gone to bed by like 8:30. That's why I haven't played video games with you guys.
Me and
gone to-
Josh were up
That's
to like
smart.
1 a.m. yesterday.
So I've been going to bed at like 8:30, and then the next day I got up and ran like almost 4.5 miles.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a big difference.
And I'm like, maybe that because I usually get like 3 or 4 hours of
So-
sleep, and then
When
It's
I
a
hit
big
that
difference.
2.7 mark, I thought about, just leaning over the side on the edge of Taylor Mill Road, main road over there. I was downing some Chips Ahoy while we were gaming last night. And like, I stayed up till 3 a.m. too. I started running at like 10, and I was just like, I am really regretting some
Yeah.
decisions.
You got to have rest. It gets worse as you get older, just so you guys know. Much, much worse.
Jeff says the premise of a marathon will always be hilarious. Some dudes did it and died, and everyone else decided to start doing it for fun. That is true.
That is neat. We do like to put things on ourselves that we don't need to do.
Yeah,
No. But yeah, more power to you, man.
we'll see how it goes.
I'll cheer you on from the house,
Will you be there?
from behind a screen, running on a treadmill.
Oh, I thought you meant at the Flying Pig.
Oh,
Please,
no.
be
I've
in
probably
the
got,
cheering section.
I'm sure I've got something better to do.
I don't want. I
Probably
feel like
not.
I feel like we don't need support for a 5K. Like I feel like it's not that much.
You
I
didn't-
feel like
no,
a
you
lot of
didn't
people
finish
do it.
today, so you should.
That's true.
I still feel like a lot of people do it. It's too easy. I'm downing myself over here.
Yeah. So yeah, keep us up to date on
We'll see how it goes.
So there was one time that I thought I was in pretty good shape, and so I signed up for a 5K and then didn't train.
because you're like, I'm good.
Yeah, I was like, I'll be good. I think I was probably mid-20s. And
That's Seth.
yeah, well, so I did it and it was terrible. Like it was like, it was like a death march.
Yeah.
I think I was pretty messed up afterwards.
Like you had to take a month off.
I probably had to take a few days off, and then I was severely dehydrated, and it was a struggle. But I was thinking to myself, you know what, probably should have trained for that.
Maybe. Hey.
Are the 6 watching this include you 3?
You would think so.
Maybe.
Peggy,
Hey, that's
but
my mom.
It is your mom. Yeah. It's fun when your mom comments in, right?
She
Mine
just
does it
came
all the
at us
time.
with some heat.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
No, we're not watching from here. It's actually actually 7 people. So thanks for tuning in. You made 7.
So you guys figured out that Joey brings all the people.
Wouldn't that'd be so demoralizing.
I mean, honestly, some people probably just come for Joey and Clay to go at each other the whole time.
Clay has been slacking lately. So
Yeah. He's not been giving Joey a hard time.
choosing peace.
yeah. Maybe he
doesn't-
really is scared of Joey
He doesn't want to take his soul.
or his life.
Noah's got some music
Yeah,
on there.
Does he?
I want to pick your brain. Real
I don't
quick.
see it, and I'm not.
It's
really-
around there somewhere.
Just push a button.
Yeah, just give me something random. Give me the beep.
Hold on.
Beep.
All right.
There's Noah's segment.
So, fell down a YouTube rabbit hole the other day,
Okay.
and you guys have heard of the flight MH370 or whatever, the one that disappeared.
There's been a bunch. Which one's that one?
It was like a couple of years ago. It was over Indonesia. It was a commercial flight with like 300 people on board.
Oh,
I
it's the
remember this
Malaysian
now.
flight.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Malaysian Airlines
Mhm.
flight.
Yeah,
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 you
yeah.
heard about that, and like they were like, "Oh, it beaconed here," and then like disappeared. You guys like ever just like, "Oh, it disappeared," or ever thought about what happened to it?
Crashed into the ocean.
Aliens.
Never to be seen
Like
again.
if they got
up.
hijacked, blew it up.
It went to the black part of his bracelet, the bottom of the sea.
Okay, so do you know? So like I had found this really good conspiracy theory about who blew it up.
Oh,
The U.S. did.
Ooh,
Tell us why.
The us.
There is you can look it up. Like I actually want to. I don't remember the name of the island, but it's over by
Malaysia.
Taiwan. And so the way the flight went, it went through a pass. Then you can see where like it turned around perfectly in between these beacons, and it flew in between 2 countries to the point where the airport controllers didn't know like if they should contact or not.
Right.
Because it flew perfectly in the border, flew out into the ocean towards this secret island that the U.S. houses like U-2s and top secret aircraft to do foreign reconnaissance over there.
Guy's named Jeffrey. Yeah.
And there's a 25-mile exclusion zone. If anybody gets near it, automatic shoot down, no warning, because no one's out there in the middle of the ocean.
yeah.
Second
And that flight took this perfect path out towards that.
I already debunked it for you, Noah.
No.
You're not allowed to debunk
It was
it.
the
Well, that's
Vietnamese.
not technically right?
No, wasn't the Vietnamese. It's
What
a
does it say?
secret U.S.
I thought
Island.
that was the one that was accidentally shot down by anti-aircraft missiles.
That's what.
Was it not
That's
one?
no.
Wasn't it Russia? Or no, it was
You're
No,
sure Ukraine.
That was a different
Yeah.
one.
That's back when everyone like didn't like Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
We
over
forget
there.
about that.
Yeah, everyone like
But
likes
they
Ukraine
looked it
now.
up and
We
like the way
stand
that
with
ocean
you.
patterns came and like how it flew, they could tell like, hey, it had to come from this area and it's
Yeah.
within that island. But this island's super top secret, like secret aircraft, and it's just awesome. And this, I think it's true. I think that's what happened because they came up with this reasoning of like the U.S. isn't going to come out and say, yeah, we shot down this passenger airliner
Definitely not.
that was coming in our airspace overseas.
I'll give that a maybe.
Yeah. I think people could lie. So it
I
could
don't
have
know.
happened.
I'll have to find the video. It's like a 10-minute video, but it's really good.
What
Brett-
is your
Brett couldn't
thoughts out
find it.
there in the internet worlds?
What'd you say?
Said Brett couldn't find the name of the island. That's because it's really hard to find. Nobody talks about it. It's literally like an
Sounds
Area
like
50
you shouldn't try to find it.
It's like an Area 51. It
Yeah.
really is.
I've not heard about that. We'll have to look into that more.
Or and I don't believe it if the government's hearing. Like I just saw it on YouTube. It's probably not real.
Yeah,
probably
maybe.
not real.
Just for
If you found it on TikTok, it's probably real.
my
Not
FBI
YouTube.
agent to hear that.
Why not
I
YouTube?
didn't really believe it. Yeah, okay. We'll have to look into that more and see if we can't figure out if it's actually true. You know,
Probably
down.
not, but we'll look into it.
Conspiracies, man.
We're gonna bless somebody.
I think we should bless somebody.
All right, here we go.
Podbless your heart.
That was actually Matt that recorded that.
It was.
He's just like,
What's the word? Just
it's
lying.
supposed to come back with a joke. It's not lying if we're making it fun.
Oh.
So what
You
we
want me
got,
to-
Brett?
You want me to read this?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the full story here. This seems like one of those social media challenges where people try to do crazy amounts of stuff,
Okay.
like ride all the rides at Disney in one day and have a map out of an elaborate timeline to make it happen.
Or that guy that pushed a peanut with his nose for like 45 miles or
Yeah,
something.
we did a story on
I
that.
didn't hear
Yeah,
anything
remember
about that.
It was pretty crazy.
But
He
the-
literally did that. Crawling on the ground, pushing
And
a
David
peanut.
Goggins thinks he's hard.
Yeah, right. I was going to say that's pretty hard right there.
The guy was nuts.
Yeah,
Peanuts. So anyway,
that's rough.
There's a 38-year-old guy in Fresno, California named Keith Chastain
Ooh,
who just
that's a
got
good-
arrested for the 10th time.
that's a good last name. Chastain.
10th time in
1 month.
Dang. Which month was it? It doesn't say, right?
No.
Oh, that's
probably December.
February's only got 28, so
The 10th arrest happened on Tuesday. So I don't know when this article was.
Oh,
When the police got a call about a man driving a stolen truck, they went out and nabbed Keith, but it couldn't have been easier. He told the police he was on his way to the police station to pick up his personal property when he was arrested.
okay.
This seems like a coincidence, but when it's your 10th arrest, picking up stuff from the police station is like a normal personal person going to the dry cleaner.
I like it how the person writing the article just like feels like they're on a first name basis with Keith. Well, you know,
Keith.
Keith.
King Joey and Tom Brady. Tom.
Keith got his 10th arrest in just under the gun. It was the 31st day since his initial arrest last month. And to be clear, it does not sound like an intentionally planned feat.
All right, I'm going to get arrested as many times as I can this month.
18 felonies. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
No.
He was facing 18 felonies, 15 misdemeanors, and an array of charges including stealing 6 vehicles, DUI, vandalism, fraud, possession of a controlled substance, and more.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are good ones. Never had a DUI
It's a rough
myself.
start.
Wait, did you say how he got caught the 10th time?
Yeah, he was going to pick up his personal property
From being in jail the
from
last
being
time.
in jail from the last time.
In a stolen car.
How do you steal 6 trucks in a month?
I mean,
So it was in California, right?
Is it really
yeah, that's what it was
Fresno,
saying,
Yeah,
Fresno.
Yeah.
California, unless you murder someone or have a lot of drugs, it's literally like a revolving door.
Yeah, like, okay, we arrested you. Go back out there. Stop doing that bad stuff.
Seems like this guy actually proved that.
Yeah,
He's like, watch this.
I'm going to make a point.
Yeah.
Maybe he needed a place to stay.
That's true.
Maybe.
Instead of staying in a tent by the river, it would be nice to have 3
Just
square
kept on
meals.
stealing trucks.
Yeah.
Did it say if it was like in the
Man,
same area, like the same agency? Like, oh, it's like he's probably on a
Here's
first
Keith
name
again.
Well,
basis.
yeah, it's like Keith. It's like a frequent flyer card.
Oh, hey, your dad's watching too. Hey, Tim, how's it going?
Can't fix stupid. That's what Bart says.
Oh, Bart says that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
got that. Can't fix
Do you think
stupid.
I was calling Matt's dad?
I was like, that was really good timing.
No.
Like I thought you were saying Tim was commenting in, "Hey Matt."
Yeah.
Like I seriously think people doubt California people. Like we say, oh, it must be from Florida.
Yeah.
But in California, it's just normal over there.
You mean going to jail?
Just
Yeah.
stupidity.
No.
Stupidity,
In
like
general.
that. Like you hear someone wrestling an alligator, like, oh, it's from Florida. But like, there's some wild California people when I was
Yeah.
there.
It
Yeah,
would
I
be
can
more
imagine.
wild if they were wrestling an alligator in California. I don't think there are.
Because there's
any.
no alligators in
Look it up.
California. Well, there probably are, just not out in the wildlife.
Right.
There's some crazy stuff out there.
Wow, this is 10 times. That's but I think Matt's idea was the best of him
What's
just
that?
being like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go steal a truck.
No, what I was thinking is like, what drug do you think it was that would cause you to get arrested 10 times in 1 month?
He did have DUI charges, which is
So that could be something else, right?
intoxicated, yeah. Or they
Or is it has to be
they call
alcohol?
it DUI for drinking, and they call it
DWI?
DWI for
So
just
I
influence.
guess alcohol then.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
Well-
then it said other substances as
Yeah,
well.
possession of controlled substances.
Yeah, which could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with meth.
Meth.
Well, yeah, meth. We'll go
That
with
was support a map I saw of California today. It showed like all the West Coast, like next to the ocean. And it said like rich people rent is outrageous, and then like the next section over was all meth.
I'm gonna say PCP.
PCP, wow.
People
think
can
that's a
actually
good one.
function pretty normally on PCP. So
Who do you know?
So I've heard-
you
I
know.
was gonna say,
Videos.
I've always thought that whenever you hear about someone on PCP, it's like, who do you know that has access to PCP?
I watch a lot of Cops. Okay. Yeah, I've watched. It was like an episode of Cops, and this dude was off PCP. It took 9 cops to hold this one guy down. He was like my size.
Wow. I do like those videos when they shoot him with tasers and they don't go down, and they're just like, rah, coming at him still.
It's like
all one.
Hangover.
So then they shoot him with a real gun.
Yeah, and then he still keeps going.
I'm just-
Someone was saying in Cali, if you don't have money, that's what you do. You just steal something.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Andrew Ross said, "That's Matt Barber."
Hit me.
I'm just wondering if like they're gonna put all of his charges in like one big court case, or if he's gonna have to go back like 10 separate times.
I know that 10 arrests is a lot, but I feel like you should kind of roll those up.
They're
You know
going
what
to
I'm
get him
saying?
for court fees. That's how the government works.
Oh, yeah.
10
That's where they get you.
10 different court fees.
Like he's gonna be in jail just serving a year, and then it's gonna be like, well, I gotta go back next week.
I mean, what are they going to do? Just arrest him if he doesn't pay them? You know? It seems like he doesn't really care.
No.
Wait a minute. Do you guys think he was playing the system, or like he's hoping he was going to serve all the time, like together?
Yeah.
And
Be
so
like-
it's 18 felonies, but you're going to serve them all at the same time.
Well, they kicked him out. They're like, okay, you can be free. He's like, no. I want to be in here. Like, so I'm just going to keep committing crimes until you keep
He's
me.
going to walk into court and be like, "Guess how I got here?"
Well, the judge is like, Keith, like, what are you doing?
Keith.
I just wrote this article about you.
So like I follow this. It's called Busted, in, like Kenton County or whatever. And like I see people all the time that are just always getting arrested. It's like the same guy. He just goes there for the night and he gets let out. And like you'll see him when they're the next day again. And it's always just something stupid like trespassing.
Yeah.
It's like he just knows I can get a free meal and a free night stay.
Is that on like the social media thing?
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
Yeah, like I think I followed that for a long time. I was hoping to see someone like I knew, and I was like, this is kind of depressing. I see all the crap.
You do start seeing people you know, and you're just like, man.
I follow it for the funny mugshot pictures. There's some good ones. And people like get on there and just start roasting people.
So I guess technically in this sense, for blessing someone, there is only one person to bless.
Yeah. Or the judge that has to make the decision to roll these together,
Or the cops, like he gone arresting the same guy.
The jailer
Like-
that has to keep releasing them.
Yeah,
it
Maybe.
is California. They could just be like, "Hey, next time, just shoot him."
not in California. I don't have guns in
I
California.
was going to say, yeah, I don't think they exist there. It's like a magical land where no guns exist.
Then they'll just beat him to
They
death.
are. Did you guys hear that California is banning tobacco?
Nice.
Yeah, but
I
like,
know.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure vapes are banned there.
well, like I guess they're making it to where like if you're born after a certain year, you can never buy tobacco in California.
What kind of life would that be? You know,
I don't know.
not a life I want to live.
Is that a Title IX? You can't discriminate against somebody for race, religion, age.
I know, like the Mexican cartels were just like, sweet. We got another business, boys.
Hey, and it's actually legal in most,
Yeah,
in most
right.
states. We can
Like we could just buy them from Nevada. Like we don't even have to cross the border.
So no, actually, because I just got back from there like last month. A lot of people, because Oregon and Washington just decriminalized drugs. They're like, hey, you can have them, you just can't like sell them. Everybody's just going up there buying like shrooms and Molly, just coming right back down to California.
Yeah.
It's just like basically legal there too.
Yeah, that's like being in Ohio and like driving up to Michigan.
But it's
Coming
like
back.
with harder drugs, it kind of blows my mind. Like,
Yeah, that's true. I think we should bless Keith as we're getting back to that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah,
he
because
sounds like a great guy.
Maybe he'll hear this in prison.
maybe he'll change his life around. You
Like,
know?
I wonder if they actually held him, or like, is there a possibility he can go for like 2 months, 20 arrests?
He'll hear this podcast and be like, I don't want to be a poor anymore. I want to be a rich.
Or he'll be like, I don't want to. I want to keep this going. I want to be on their podcast again.
I gotta hit while the iron's hot.
Who's got Guinness World Book of Records' number? Like, I need to call these guys because I'm setting a record.
I'm gonna put money on his books and just be like, please call in when you get a chance.
Scoot over, Whitey Bulger. Here I come. You know, like
All the proceeds from tonight's podcast will go towards his what do you call it?
Legal fees.
I
bail.
just call his books.
His
Yeah,
bail.
his books. Like what he buys chips and stuff on.
I don't think he's getting bail after 10.
He might. I don't think he got bail the first times. I think they were just like, we don't have room for you. Get
Yeah,
out.
right.
You stole a truck.
He
We don't
never
care."
actually went into the cell. They just like took his fingerprints and just let him go.
had him cuffed to a desk, and they're just like, all right, you can go.
That's got to be pretty common West Coast. Like getting
There's just so many people.
stolen vehicles. Like, because I know I had a friend that lived in Arizona and their van got stolen quite often out there.
Did they get it back?
Yes,
They kept getting it back, but then
Yeah.
it get stolen again.
and like his friend's truck got stolen.
Yeah, that's fun.
Well, then they based that whole series off of the movie series. What's it called? There's a bunch of racers and cars.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like made like 9 movies. Just go around steal cars.
We're all like, what are you
I mean,
talking about?
I have heard out there like they just steal cars and they'll actually like, treat them well. Like you can get them back and like nothing will be wrong with it. It's just like, oh,
They
there's
just-
like a nice
I had
Dodge
a-
Charger.
It's like
I had
renting.
I had a doctor's appointment I had to get to, man. I'm sorry. Here's your car back.
Yeah.
Thanks
an
for
honor
just leaving. Thanks for just leaving the keys above the sun visor there.
Borrowed it. I didn't steal it.
Right.
I would rather leave my keys in my car than have somebody just break my
Bust
window.
your window
I
out.
just
For no
met
reason.
someone the other day who does that. He leaves the keys in the cup holder and leaves the doors unlocked. He's
Yeah.
like, they can have it.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say I do that.
Okay. Nobody wants to steal your car. Anyway, let's bless Keith.
Keith Chastain.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Oh man,
107.
107, an hour and 7 minutes.
We lost a viewer.
Oh, that happens near the end of the show. They start dropping off. You know,
Joey
They're
was
like-
the glue.
They're like, we can only laugh so much.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it is. Yeah,
we took their soul.
Yeah.
that's
we,
right.
We made them laugh
Yeah.
so much.
Their stomachs are killing
I
them.
can't
right now.
watch anymore. I've got to turn this off. My abs hurt from laughing so much. Yeah, it's a good workout. Podbless is a good workout.
Can't believe this is free.
We're gonna have to start a what's that one where you have to pay for it?
Patreon.
Patreon.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, if you're needing a workout for the week.
You know how demoralizing that would be.
No, what if you just made the increments like 25 cents? And so like you're like, would you donate 25 cents?
Dude, hey, if we
I
could
would
get
do that.
if we get people to do that, some people forget about their subscriptions.
Oh, for sure.
25 cents a
Yeah.
month. Over
Yeah.
time, that's going to make $1.
For 25 cents a month, I wouldn't even bother to cancel it.
right?
I would just let it go.
And that's the thing. You just get enough people signed up to give a quarter a month. You know.
In a couple of years, you guys could buy a camera.
Yeah, another one.
And then we'll get Josh to start his OnlyFans and
Holy fans.
Yeah, cover those feet up, Josh.
You can
Those are money makers.
$5 a month to teach them yoga.
That's right.
Fat guy funny yoga. There we go.
Podbless Yoga.
Yeah.
We'll sponsor you.
Pod yoga.
Can
Yeah.
you sponsor yourself?
Probably.
Maybe you guys should just have a guy doing yoga in the background, like while you guys, and like don't even bring him up. He's like the guy on the couch.
Keith.
I mean, it would be awesome. Just like we know we make big money back, like in the future. You just get some random guy to do something random every.
You don't
time
need
in an
money. You
episode.
just find a guy right now. I bet you could find a guy.
Yeah. I mean, I would do it.
Just like,
I mean, as long as Joey's here to hold the show together, I'll do yoga in the
Josh is
background.
just trying to get off the show. I'll do it. I'll do it.
He'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I'll figure out something else to do on Thursday nights. Start going to the comedy club or something.
we need to go.
Where we run towards Jesus.
Do you
Oh,
still
OnlyFans.
do you still do that? Go to the comic club?
Yeah, I go quite often. You know, I need to do some bits. I need to get up there and do some stand up. Tom Segura was talking about how people talk about they have jokes written down forever. Like, oh, I've got a ton of jokes written out. It's like, oh, but you've never done them. Oh, no, I've got them written down, though. It's like, well, you don't do comedy. And I was like, ooh. He's like, it's just the fear.
And that hurt you a little bit.
Yeah, you're just afraid. Don't be afraid. Goggins it up and get out there and grab the bull by the ears.
Who's going to carry the laughs?
Yeah, who's going to carry that bucket of laughs?
Part of me would be like, I'd come cheer you on, but part of me also knows like once he like flops, I'm gonna be his easy money target.
Yeah, you know, that's a part.
You
of
mean
it.
like he's going to start attacking you?
Yeah.
Just start booing. Like those, like
Well,
we go
that's
there,
why
we're
he's
like,
gonna attack me. I'm gonna go there and boo him.
Look at this little Pinocchio-looking joke over here.
Where are you from?
You a real boy
we
yet?
bring tomatoes with us.
Oh,
No, it's like they'll supply the tomatoes. There'll
Yeah.
just be a pile of them, like they,
Right.
now
like they do with
that
the
would be a good
protest.
comedy club.
yeah. That maybe we could start our own comedy club, Holy Fans Comedy Club.
This is getting
Yeah,
Expensive.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought
Yeah.
about doing it on Sundays to Joey.
I need to raise that to 50 cents a month.
giving out too many. We got Bible Jam. We
Yeah.
got Holy Fans, yoga in the background. Anyway, well, thanks for coming on the show, Matt.
Hey, glad to be here.
I know it's 3 hours past your bedtime.
It is.
Yeah, I do apologize about that. Hopefully, you can run your mega marathon tomorrow later in the day.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And Brett, you keep us up on all your plans as far as running the full flying pig as opposed to
That's not going to happen.
the
I can
baby.
let me end that for you right now. It's just the 5K.
wait. So you're running the piglet, not the full flying pig.
Yeah.
yeah. And
Hopefully Noah makes it.
Yeah,
No.
we're gonna see how that
Are you
goes.
guys running together?
I think so.
they've got they've got a crew.
Don't know if I can keep up. At
I think
that
I'm,
space.
I'm the only one that signed up. Is the thing. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody else talking about
It was a
it.
lot of talk, and then
Anyway,
thought it through.
Could you do that, Josh? The 5K?
no, not anymore. No, I'm too broken in my head.
I'll pull you in a wagon.
You could be in a stroller
Oh, that would be so great.
or be in a backpack.
We can get you a shirt that says I rode
the
in the
baby.
5K.
The baby carrier. I'm just on Matt's chest. Yay!
It says Podbless.
That would be good advertisement. You know, we would get on the news.
No, we like strap you down to a stretcher, and we all just take turns pushing you.
Oh, that's
If you like the paralyzed man in the Bible, we just like have you like running in the
biblical. Yeah.
We're all wearing robes.
There you
We
go.
can push you in a wheelchair, and then be like, "What's wrong with you?"
I would sit in a
Nothing.
chair the whole race. Yes, I would do that. You'd have to get some like off-road tires and like grease them up and stuff so they don't get hot.
Matt would be like, "Hey, Goggins." I carried a full-grown man.
I'm more than a full-grown man.
carried a 40-year-old man.
I'm more like 2 full-grown men. Anyway, let's end this show so people can go to bed. We're still holding the viewers. I'm surprised.
5. We lost another one.
Peggy and Tim went to sleep.
Okay.
But anyway, we end the show by saying our names if you've not lasted to the end of the show. So,
Matt.
okay, anyway.
Josh starts it.
I'm Josh,
I'm Brett.
I'm Matt.
I'm not Joey.
and this is Podbless.
Namaste.
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 What were you saying there?
So what's that joke you were trying to tell at the beginning of the show?
Oh, yeah, let me tell you.